Alright, Shalawam. Before I get started, I want to say, call Halal La, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kodash. Double honors to my apostle elders of Greatmillstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the brothers out there that's pushing this word in all righteousness and sincerity. Shalawam. Alright, this is the brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. And pretty much this little quick lesson I want to get into, is how we got to seek the kingdom, okay? Seek the kingdom and everything will be added unto you, man. That's the goal that we all aspire for at the end of the day, man. We want the kingdom of heaven, man. But, you have to set your sights on that. You got to have that tunnel vision for your goal at the end of the day, like how Jake aspired for things of the world. Jake had these so-called dreams to be whoever the heck they want to be, a rapper, a doctor, NBA player, NFL player, whoever it is, man. That's how we gotta be with the kingdom of heaven. So, I'm gonna get just straight into it. All right, this is Luke 12:31. It reads, "But rather seek ye the kingdom of Yahawashi, and to all these things shall be added unto you." So that should be the first and foremost thing you should be doing. Anything that you putting forth effort into, man, is this going to help me seek the kingdom of the Yahawashi, man? All right, and if the answer is no, then that should be put on the back burner for what you have to do, which is this work, man. Which is prophesying, going out on the highways and byways, doing your lessons, studying, fellowship with the Akim, whatever it is that you have to do. But at the end of the day, and also most importantly, is praying and getting closer to your Yahawashi, man. But whatever it is that you can do to help make your calling of election sure, man, that's what you should be doing, man. And that's going to keep you, motivated on that path to walk, man. Okay. Because when you seek the kingdom of Yahawashi, when you seek the kingdom of heaven, man, everything outside of what this truth has you do, man, it's gonna come to you, man, naturally. Because Yahawashi is gonna give you everything you need, man. And things that what you want, man, it's gonna fall into place too, man. Because at the end of the day, you're doing the will of Yahawashi, and when you're doing that, everything is going to fall in place. And it's going to be given unto you, man. Because you're doing the work of the Lord, all right. And the Lord rewards them that actively seek Him and please Him, man. All right. Verse 32 says, "Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." All right. So it's Yahawah's pleasure to give us the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because He made a promise, which was the covenant when he made it with Abraham, our forefather Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. That covenant it follows down unto us, man, because we're the descendants of the Israelites, man. We're all Israelites, okay. So that promise that came down from our ancient forefathers applies to us, man. So that promise is the kingdom of heaven. So it's the Lord's good pleasure to give us the kingdom, man, if we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, man. Okay. So the Lord told us not to fear not. And why you say that? Because on this path that we're walking, it's a treacherous path, man. The scriptures describe it as the straight gate, man. A long, narrow walk, man, which only you can do for yourself, man. All right. Can't nobody else help you along this walk. It has to be for you. You got brothers that's walking the same path, but they're walking it in hope that they make it. So we have to do that for ourselves. So yes, this is a hard walk, but the Lord told us, fear not, because hey, it's a reward for us to complete this path, man. Okay, to complete this race, man. Okay. So with that being said, the easiest way for you to be on this walk is to set your sights on what you want, man. All right. And I'm gonna get this. This is Matthew 6:19. It reads, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, for where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Right, so we're not supposed to lay up treasures for anything outside of this truth that's going to impede us from making it into the kingdom of heaven, man. So when you lay up your treasures, which is spiritual treasures, which is, when you do this work, all right, this treasure can't be taken away by nobody but Bahasham Yahawashi. And that's the main point I want to get into was verse 21, because it says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." That word heart is in the Hebrew, that word lab, which means your mind, man. So where your treasure is, your mind will be. So if you got your mind set on the kingdom of heaven, that's where your treasure is gonna be. Doing what you got to do so you can get to that treasure, man. Okay, because when you stacking up your spiritual treasures, that's making you closer to Bahasham Yahawashi, because we know that, hey, the things that we're aspiring for, hey, no thief can't take that from us, man. Esau can't take that from us. 2/3 can't take that from us, man. Only Bahasham Yahawashi can. So knowing that, we're not gonna be impeded on our destination, man, because our mind is on the kingdom, man. Hey, we're kingdom minded, like the elder Ariella says in the Dallas camp, man. We're kingdom minded, so our vision is on the kingdom. We don't care about nothing else in this world but this knowledge and understanding that's gonna help us get into that kingdom, man. Okay, because we have tunnel vision, man. We know what we want, and we're on a path to achieve what we want, man. All right. Because at the end of the day, man, anything that you give up in this world, it doesn't mean nothing, because we know we're sacrificing, man. Because scriptures tell you that everything in this world is temporal. So if it's not helping you to get to Bahasham Yahawashi, then we don't want it, man. All right. This is Matthew 19 and 27. And it reads, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed these. What shall we have therefore?" Because that spirit will hop on you, and it'll be like, I'm doing all this work, but what am I really getting out of it, man? That demon will hop on brothers sometimes, man, and that demon hopped on the apostles, man. So the apostle Peter asked Yahawashi this question, man. Okay, he said, "We have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therein?" Because Jake, that's just in Jake nature. Jake does not do anything for free, man. So they asked Yahawashi, "All right, we sacrificing all these things for you. What are we getting in return, man?" And we're gonna hear what Yahawashi answered. And Yahawashi said unto them, "Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." All right. So that proves to you, first and foremost, that reincarnation is in the Bible. All right. And then second of all, that says that you have to be doing this work in your past life, man. So like I said, that reincarnation plays a part, because only the ones that were doing this in the past life are going to be doing it again in this life, man. All right. So we're going to be rewarded for that, is because the elect of Israel, the 144,000, is going to be the governing body of Israel, man. So the Lord's going to put us up on thrones, and we're going to judge the nation of Israel, man. All right, alongside him. And we have the order, which is of course Yahawah, then Yahawashi, then King David, the 12, and then the rest of the 144,000, man. Okay, verse 29 says, "And everyone that have forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. All right, so because you're gonna be tempted with different things on this walk, man, to see, hey, what do you hold more important, man? But the scriptures pretty much tell you that if you whatever you sacrificing for Yahawah Shemal Shah, you're gonna receive back 100-fold, man. So nothing should ever overtake this truth, man. This truth is our main priority, man. This is our top objective above everything, man. Above your family, above your job, above whatever cares in the world that you have, man. But the scriptures tell you, just like Yahawashi said out of his own mouth, man, that whatever you forsook for him, man, you're gonna get it back times 100, man. Okay, and we said we shall inherit everlasting life, man. Okay, so that should help motivate any brother that have that doubt demon on them. That when you question yourself, what am I doing this for, man? Because at the end of the day, it's a reward, man. It's the kingdom of heaven in itself is the reward, man. But it's rewards on top of rewards, man. It's blessings on top of blessings, like Drake like to say, man. So that always should be a faith booster whenever you read and hear that, man. Because we're gonna get everything back. We're sacrificing, man. Because that's the main point of this truth is sacrificing for the Lord. Why? Because Yahawashi sacrificed for us, man. And he put himself on the cross and died for our sins, man. Starting with the elect, man. So how much more what we have to do, man? That's why we stick in the kingdom, man, because we ready to get out of this wicked place where we don't own nothing, where we're considered collateral for the so-called white man who was Esau of the Bible, who was the devil. All right, so we're nothing on this side, and we have nothing. So it should be nothing for brothers to forsake for that great prize, man, because the kingdom of heaven is going to trump anything that we can receive on this side that's supposed to be a so-called benefit or goodie to us, man. That's why the scriptures say that, hey, seek the kingdom of heaven first, and everything shall be added unto you, man. And we're gonna get that in due time, man. But you have to have patience first and foremost, man. You have to suffer, man, because through suffering, is you gonna build up the thing that you lack, man, and that's gonna help you increase in this walk, man. And your house is gonna give you everything that you need along the way, man. But the end result, you're going to get that prize that you want, man, which is the kingdom of heaven, plus whatever else that the Lord has planned for you, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, man, that's what we want, man. All right? And let me get this last one. Verse 30 says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So, and what's that saying? Hey, the Israelites who are considered last in the society, who's on the bottom, are going to be on the top. And the first, which is you so-called white people, starting with you elite bankers, you Rothschilds, you DuPonts, you Gettys, you Rockefellers, on down the so-called 13 satanic royal bloodline, man. They're gonna be the first fruits of slavery, man. So that's another thing that's gonna be rewarded unto us, man, because the scripture talk about how we're gonna be rewarded the heathen if we endure to the end, man. Because that's their position anyway. That's what they were put on this earth for, to be slaves unto the Israelites, man. All right, so knowing all the things that's promised to us, man, brothers, we gotta keep in mind that, hey, we gotta keep the kingdom first, man. Seek ye the kingdom of heaven, and everything else should be added upon you. That's a thought that's always should be on a brother's mind, man. Anytime brothers begin to get weak, these demons start playing us. That's always got to be on our mind, man. Because Yahawah Shemal Shah, it says it's a pleasure, it's a good pleasure to him to give us the kingdom of heaven. Because we're his chosen people, man. Hey, the Lord delights in making us happy because we make him happy, man, by obeying him and doing what he asks us to do, man. All right? So, with that, Lord willing, that was edifying, I wanted to push something out in the spirit real quick, man, but until next time, I want to say, call Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Makakwadash. Double honor to my apostle, elders of Greatmillstone, to taught me this truth and that rule well. And salutations to you brothers out there that's pushing this word in our righteousness and sincerity. Shalawam.